The Wright brothers are best known for inventing and building the world's first successful airplane. But did you know that their invention was made possible by years of preparation, countless experiments, and a whole lot of curiosity? Join me for this exciting episode. We're going to go from Kitty Hawk to the skies. The legacy of the Wright brothers unveiled. The Wright brothers, Orville and Wilbur, were born in Ohio in 1871 and 1867, respectively. They had a modest start, just an average middle-class family with average parents. But they shared one very special bond, an unquenchable thirst for knowledge and adventure. With so little entertainment back then, they took it upon themselves to learn everything about everything. They read voraciously, taught themselves multiple languages, and even started their own newspaper route to earn money. Their big break came when they got their hands on a book called The Kites, which detailed how to build a box kite. Intrigued by what they learned, they began experimenting with kites and quickly became fascinated with one question: how to make a kite fly backwards. It seemed like a simple enough question, but as it turned out, no one knew the answer. But that didn't stop the brothers. For the next several years, they dedicated themselves to solving this mystery. They built hundreds of different kites and experimented with various designs, all in an effort to achieve controlled flight. Through all their failures, though, they gained valuable knowledge that would later help them achieve their goal. In 1899, after years of hard work and dedication, they finally achieved their breakthrough. They discovered that by changing the shape of a wing, they could make a kite soar through the air backwards. This discovery led them to realize that if they could control the movement of a kite, then surely they could do the same with an airplane. But there was still a major obstacle: the lack of a powerful engine. After much research, they decided to build their own engine, which they successfully did. Then came the most crucial decision of their lives. They had to choose between two options: either patent their engine or find a way to make it lighter and more efficient. They chose the latter. Now that they had a lightweight engine, they needed a suitable location to test their invention. After searching for a suitable location, they decided to go to Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. There, they built a small wooden plane with a wingspan of 43 feet. On December 17, 1903, Orville made the first flight of the Wright Flyer. It covered a distance of 120 feet in 12 seconds. While that may seem short by today's standards, it was a monumental achievement at the time. This marked the beginning of modern aviation and changed the world forever. After their historic flight, the Wright brothers continued to make improvements to their invention. They realized that to truly revolutionize transportation, they needed to make their planes more reliable. So they spent the next few years perfecting their design, making it easier to control and more user-friendly. In 1909, they even set a new world record by staying in the air for over an hour. As news of their invention spread, people from all over the world came to see the Wright brothers' flying machines, including the famous author Mark Twain. He was so amazed by what he saw that he said, "I have seen a new departure in the art of mechanics, which is worth going a long way to see. It is the most wonderful thing I have ever seen or read about in all my life." As the years went on, the Wright brothers' legacy continued to grow. They had shown the world that human beings could take to the skies and soar like birds. This paved the way for future generations of inventors and engineers to push the boundaries of aviation and explore the wonders of flight. Today, the Wright Brothers story is remembered through various memorials and museums dedicated to their memory. Their inventions are on display for all the world to see, and their legacy continues to inspire young minds to reach for the stars. The Wright Brothers story is one of hard work, determination, and the power of human curiosity. Their contributions to science and technology are immeasurable, and their legacy will live on for generations to come. Thank you for joining me on this episode. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to hit the like button below. Subscribe for more updates. And until next time, keep exploring and never stop learning. See you soon.